Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Sydney, and in tonight's news, Canton has a new park run race and a workshop to help young musicians grow.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
Canton Township is the latest community to take its first steps in the growing park run fitness community after a PCEP student launched the area's first race on the site. Park Run is a national network of scheduled runs that allow registered runners to participate in organized events that are less formal than charity runs or other races. Canton's Park Run is on the Lower Rouge Trail and starts from the parking lot of Canton Scholars each week. The 5K's trail terrain has gravel, mud, and some rocks. Participants can run or walk the trail on race days. Canton Park Run founder and director Devant Shende says the event is a great way to bond the community and keep people healthy.
It's important for a number of reasons, and one is strengthening the community throughout any challenges it might face, and another reason is for public health reasons. That could be the nationwide public health crisis in terms of obesity and other things. More physical activity is never going to be a bad thing.
The run is available to everyone of any skill level, age, and ability. The weekly race starts at 9 a.m. every Saturday. More information and registration is available at parkrun.us.
Local musician Olivia Van Gore is offering young musicians the chance to learn how to expand their music's reach to wider audiences next week when she holds a virtual workshop. Van Gore, whose jazz vocals have earned her over 5,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, will present the workshop on building a musician's brand. She will cover a variety of techniques and her personal experience using technology to expand her audience. Van Gore says the workshop is an important way to share knowledge and help musicians spread their music.
I think it's important because so many people are robbed of the experiences of sharing their music to a wider audience because they're resistant to learn more about online marketing and using these tools to their advantage, and they miss out on even more connection with people. So I think that's why it's important, so we can grow the community and have more successes.
The meeting will take place through the Michigan Jazz Festival's Zoom webinar series on Saturday, October 28th from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. The meeting is free to attend. For more information, go to oliviavangore.com.
The release of American hostages from Hamas tops our look at world and national news tonight. Hamas is citing humanitarian reasons for releasing 2 American hostages. The Palestinian militant group released a mother and daughter from Chicago. The mother is reportedly in poor health. The House is in recess for the weekend and still without a speaker. Jim Jordan lost his 3rd round of voting, and House Republicans voted by secret ballot to drop the Ohio congressman as their nominee. The House has been without a speaker for more than 2 weeks since the removal of Kevin McCarthy, who nominated Jordan in the lead up to today's vote. The United Auto Workers strike is in its 36th day. UAW President Shawn Fain is expected to update union members today on social media on negotiations with Detroit's Big 3 automakers. The UAW met with General Motors and Stellantis officials Thursday and are meeting with Ford representatives today. For the 2nd day in a row, a defendant in the 2020 Georgia election interference case is taking a plea deal. Former President Trump's campaign legal advisor Kenneth Chesebro is pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit filing of false documents in return for probation and testimony against Trump. Chesebro's deal comes 1 day after former Trump attorney Sidney Powell accepted a similar plea deal for her testimony. A Canton Township teen is recovering after accidentally shooting himself. It happened about 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon at an apartment near Warren and Lily Roads in the township. The boy suffered a gunshot wound to the face, but is expected to recover. It is unclear how the child gained access to the weapon. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Sydney. Your look at campus news is next.
Hi, I'm Jonah Kibben, and I'm the Assistant Production Director of 88.1 The Park. When I was in elementary school, I toured 88.1 The Park with my Cub Scout troop, and I thought the station was amazing. Little did I know that many years later, I would become a staff member here at 88.1. I was welcomed into the station with open arms by my fellow staff members, who are now some of my best friends. I've gotten so much more out of the station than I ever expected, and I'm in a happier place than before I joined. I didn't just become part of a radio station, I became part of a family. You can help more students like me find their place in a welcoming learning environment by making a pledge during the annual 88-1 Thanks for Giving Pledge Drive from November 6th through the 11th. I'm Jonah Kibben. Thank you for giving.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, the Plymouth Canton Community Schools will host an in-person job fair on Wednesday, October 25th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. at the Canton High School cafeteria. You can explore open positions throughout the district, including teachers, paraprofessionals, administrative assistants, food service, and more. More information is at P-CCS12.com. P-CCS is asking district families to take the time to respond to our 2023 Fall Family School Relationships Survey. The survey is part of the P-CCS Dynamics Plan's efforts to ensure that students and families feel engaged and informed about district activities, and that their input is used to help shape district activities and programs. The survey is live now and open to all P-CCS families until October 25th. You can submit your responses by visiting the official district website, pccsk12.com. P-CCS is inviting the community to chat with Superintendent Dr. Monica Merritt next week during another installment of her popular Coffee with Monica series. Coffee with Monica is an opportunity to meet with Superintendent Merritt and members of the district leadership team. Dr. Merritt will share information about the latest happenings in our district and take the time to hear community feedback and answer questions. Coffee with Monica will take place on Monday, November 6th from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Miller Elementary School's Media Center. For Campus News, I'm Scott. Your look at sports is next.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports.
The Salem Rock soccer team is in the district finals tonight as they take on Northville at 6 at the PCEP field. Salem beat Plymouth Wednesday 1-0 to advance. The MLB postseason continued with a pair of exciting games. The Astros evened up the ALCS with a dominant 10-3 win over the Texas Rangers in Game 4 at Globe Life Field. Jose Abreu and Yordan Alvarez led the way with a 3 RBI apiece to help Houston even the series at 2-2. In Phoenix, the Diamondbacks are on the board in the NLCS. Arizona won Game 3 of their best-of-7 series 2-1 over the Phillies in a walk-off fashion from Chase Field. Both series will continue today. The Pistons held off a late rally from OKC for a 118-116 win over the Thunder in Tulsa. Detroit improved to 2-1 in preseason action. The Pistons visit Dallas tonight to close out the exhibition slate. The regular season starts in Miami next Wednesday. A pair of division leaders clash on Sunday as the Lions head to Baltimore to battle the Ravens. Detroit enters riding a 4-game winning streak. Jared Goff has the Lions atop the NFC North at 5-1. Lamar Jackson has the Ravens leading the AFC North at 4-2. The NCAA is investigating the University of Michigan amid sign-stealing allegations made against the program. Today, the university suspended off-field analyst Connor Stallions with pay pending NCAA investigations. The Wolverines head coach Jim Harbaugh has denied any knowledge about illegally stealing signals from other teams. He also has said that he and his staff will fully cooperate with the ongoing investigation. ESPN confirmed that in-person scouting is the focus of the NCAA investigation. Michigan and Michigan State renew their rivalry tomorrow in East Lansing. The second-ranked Wolverines will visit the Spartans as they look to move to 8-0 on the season. MSU is just 2-4. UM beat MSU 29-7 last year to snap a 2-game skid in the series. For sports news, I'm Andy McLaren. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94. Your look at traffic starts now.
Look for slow traffic on all the freeways in Plymouth Canton this afternoon as construction projects continue. I-275 northbound and southbound have traffic down to 2 lanes, and we have delays on M14 eastbound and I-96 westbound. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Rain will stick around tonight with an overnight low of 46 and continue tomorrow with a high of 56. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 52 degrees under cloudy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Andy and Scott, I'm Sydney on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around, Plymouth and Canton's hit music is next.